Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about Counter-Strike and the physically based rendering, or PBR as they would call it, in the new engine. It might have occurred to you some of your knocks and stuff, might not be fully black, but more of a grey tone now. The same goes for leopard skins, they might not be fully white, but more of a tone grey. And how this works now is with the new engine and how lighting interacts with the weapons and skins. It comes with a lot of minuses and plus and minuses on the skin, how it's supposed to be and set up. So if you go into the workshop page and you scroll all the way down, it's a whole section about it, how it works for skin creators now. We got a listing of the values we need to be in between, as shown right here. You can pause 180 to 250 or 90 for metallic, or non-metallic 55 to 220 plastics and stuff like that. That's not within the whole range of metallic. It's normally set up as albedo, roughness, normal, and ambient, and a mask to determine what is metal and what is not. These are the new PBR workflows that makes it way easier for us workshop creators to have it easier, so to say, to make the skins. If I go into substance paint, I have a basic orb right here that's like a mid-tone gray and a dark gray that's more of a metallic gray. It's more, these are the lowest values they provide us with. 55 is for like plastic, so the whole stock is plastic. 55, the scope, the magazine, and the buttstock I just put to a metallic, and there's also a square in the middle of it to kind of give you an idea of how this is set up. 55 is what we can go, and for the barrel 90 as shown. So what we can do with this information is that these are the lowest values we can go. That is, if we go lower than that, we're gonna have some issues, and I'm gonna show those a bit later on. So now we have these put on to the orb to kind of show you that this is how it is now. I'm just gonna export the textures to my Counter-Strike folder. The most important part about this is to learn that there's never anything more fully black in Counter-Strike, or when you use physically based rendering. It's such a mouthful to say, but these are the things workshop creators gonna have in mind now when they make skins too, that you need to have it validated. And if it doesn't validate, it might not be picked or considered because it's not interacting with the world lighting as it should be. And that's why they put these values. So now in Counter-Strike, I'm going to pull up the workshop tools. Everybody can do this. Go in with the orb test, or you can check your existing skins too. I put all my layers and the mask, as mentioned earlier. I press inspect to see my gun in the game. My gun is there. It's not fully black. Some of the darker metallic does it really great on the scope and stuff, and the whole stock that's plastic is like the lowest you can go for plastic. It's like right on the border. If I open up the console in the workshop tools, we have an albedo tab that can show us or validate it. It's shown right here on the rendering. If you click that, matte full bright 10 is the command. It shows us the whole gun with its albedo texture. Blue, it doesn't validate. Some things might be flashing blue, but it's not really a big concern when it's a small part of the gun. Like when it's like a really small part, it doesn't really matter that much. But once we start cranking the numbers to like 55 to 45, which is without, like on the stock, which is not within the range anymore that they've given us. That's not the lowest range. We went way lower than we should, way darker. Then we're going to step into the issues we talked about we're going to get, where it starts like flashing blue. When it starts flashing blue, like shown here, the issue is going to be that it doesn't validate, it doesn't interact, it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel like a real material anymore. And the issue with that is a lot of things. I mean, we can also go fully white on it if you wanted to show you like the leopard gloves. They're not white anymore. Let's go fully white on it to see what happens. It's going to start flashing red because it's too bright. It's not within the right colors they gave us to use. So if you look right here, it's going to be fully white, which is not okay. It's not within the range. It doesn't interact well. That's why some of your skins might not be fully black or fully white. I hope at least it made you smart on some of these points where I see a lot of people go, it's not fully black, it's not fully white. These are just how Counter-Strike 2 or the Source 2 engine interacts with things now. I hope at least it made you smarter and give you some more information on why some of the skins are not like in Counter-Strike Go anymore. and how it's made like this in Counter-Strike 2. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you got something out of this video to learn to make you more aware of how it is now. And that's how it's going to be forward. Stay safe and have a nice day.